you do? Yes, this is my favorite question. And I always think the universe has given me all the power where I can get the success from anything, but how I can utilize that. And I decided if God has, universe has given me this power, I am going to use this to educate people, to solve the people problem. How exactly you are going to use? Please put in the comment box. I am waiting for your feedback. Good morning. Today we have another powerful story where I am going to tell you ki how brothers and sisters love each other. With this story, you are going to understand ki what kind of sacrifices any 5-year-old boy can give to the girl. So this is the story of a little girl who desperately needed an emergency blood transfusion to save her life. Her only chances of surviving would be to get a transfusion from her younger brother, who had miraculously overcome the same disease she had and therefore had antibodies in his blood that were needed to fight the illness. Doctor explained to the little boy that it would save his sister's life if he were to give his blood. The boy hesitated for a moment before agreeing to give his blood if it would help his sister. At the age of 5, this was scary, but he would do anything to save his sister's life. As the blood transfusion was happening, the lay next to his sister in the hospital and was overcome with happiness as he saw the color coming back to her cheeks. Then he looked up the doctor and quietly asked, "When I will start to die?" That boy asked the doctor. The boy had assumed that he was giving his life in order to save hers. The little boy parents were astonished over the misunderstanding that led the boy to think they were choosing his sister over him, and even more astonished that he had agreed to do so. Doctor replied and explained he was not going to die, he just going to allow his sister to live a long, healthy life alongside him. The moral of the story is this is an example of courage and self-sacrificing love from young boy that we can all learn from. The love and care he showed for his sister relies an inspiring message about selfness. This kind of sacrifices we cannot see generally. It's really inspiring, really motivating to give the anything for anyone. With this, we will move to the next part of our daily session where I am going to tell you one amazing sales technique which is saying be genuine. Be genuine. This is one of the top sales technique you should learn because the modern customer is well informed and resistant to standard promotion. So trying to manipulate them or dishonest will lead to failure. Your best bet is to make a genuine attempt to help your prospect, and there are some tips which you always follow. Ask relevant questions. Very important. You cannot ask the silly question. You always ask the relevant question. Listen carefully. Whenever you are asking the question, you need to be listen very carefully. You cannot ignore them. You must need to listen them very carefully. Make personalized recommendation. Very important. You cannot give the standard solution to all the prospect. Very much required. You can offer a customized solution as per your prospect problem. Next is maintain a friendly body language. There is no point to have very professional kind of body language where your prospect is not comfortable. So make sure you are maintaining a friendly but good body language. Don't be pushy. Very much important. Many times salespersons become so much pushy. They want to close everything all the time, but it's not required at all. Give time to your prospect, let them digest, let them understand how your product or service is going to give them the benefit, and then definitely if your product and service is going to give the value, they definitely buy. So don't be pushy. So this is all for today's session. If you have any questions, comments or feedback, feel free to put in the comment box. See you again tomorrow at the same time, same place. Till that time, bye bye. Take care.